Hello and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, remember to hit that subscribe button. Thank you for hitting the like button and supporting the channel. For the month of March, I've been guided to do the readings in groups. So today we're doing air signs, and that's Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. Now, we're going to do a general read for the collective. Take what resonates and what doesn't is not for you. And if you feel a reading doesn't resonate, check out your moon sign, or what we call your rising or your ascendant sign, how you meet life. Moon's emotions, relationships, how you are emotionally. Rising signs, how you're meeting life. Sun sign is you, what's happening for you personally and what you're going through and growing through and learning through. Now, air signs, very interesting. I have tried to attempt your reading a few times and then I got into it and the phone died. So let's talk about your reading that I was halfway through, because I didn't want to start again because it is just, it's such an amazing message. And can I say, the energy that I've got from these cards, so I'm just going to carry on, so we'll restart. We're still going to get more clarifiers and I'm going to clarify for each sign at the end of the reading. Now, it looks like after that full moon that we just had in Virgo, a lot of truths and untruths were revealed in ourselves and others, okay? Your first card was the deception card, being deceived. Now, we can deceive ourselves or others can deceive us. This is having to defend yourself, struggle, battle, or someone defending themselves. Okay, the second card was moving forward, a healing and then moving forward, putting all your knowledge, tools, skills, what you found out in your boat, giving you clarity to move forward. And the healing will happen from what this deception is. Okay? Death and rebirth. And whatever was going on, the universe did step in. Okay, this is my Hierophant. This is like judge, verdict. The information came through for you, okay? But the universe stepped in and called for this death and rebirth for the air signs, okay? Now, then we have the Chariot moving forward, but this is you making a decision, moving forward, you back in control, and we had the Transformation card. Now, that's not, I've changed. That's an absolute epiphany, standing on the top of the mountain, seeing the town down the bottom here. This is, like I see life in a whole new perspective. This is major. I'm even getting a radical transformation. This is why I didn't want to reshuffle these cards. And a lot of rethinking and seeing things in a new way, okay? And when we see things from a whole new perspective, whether it's ourselves, people, places, situations, or our life, we go into a reviewing. Yes, you're safe, you're secure, you've built a very good crop here, it's very abundant, you're very abundant, but you're rethinking everything, there's got to be more, and you're going into a manifesting energy. And we have the Lovers card. Now that represents relationships, friends, groups, soulmates, could be a passion like a career. And we had the Queen of Swords. No gender here, male, female, but the Queen of Swords represents someone who has emotions, but clearly something's being revealed here emotionally. And the Queen of Swords can make practical, logical, hard decisions. She can rise above, she can rise above their emotions. And so let's look at the clarifiers. Back to where this deep deceit and deception, you having to defend yourself or someone else having to defending themselves. This is someone who thought they could get away with something, or it was you deceiving you, seeing things in one light when it wasn't correct. Person, place, or situation. I have a feeling that most of this is going to be about a relationship for people, but please put it where it fits. It could be a person at work, it could be a friendship, okay? This is my card. This is what came in as your clarifier. This card represents a message you were meant to receive from Spirit. Universe set it up. Text, email, a friend told you, Spirit told someone so that they would say it to you, mention it to you, tell you, reveal it to you. Because the Spirit's trying to bring you a new beginning. This new beginning you've wanted. This is my blessing in disguise card. Sometimes it's a message that we wanted to hear, that we needed to hear, that was great. Sometimes it's a message, an invite, a direction, but it was from Spirit. They're trying to bring you a new direction. I feel the information is going to create you to go into a healing mode and heal something maybe of your past childhood. Okay, could be a childhood issue as to why this deception around you was happening. We'll look into it. But it made you move on. It made whatever the information is, you're going to have this moment where, and some of you may be nostalgic about, you know, leaving something you already have or someone you already have, but, or a dream, you've decided to move on from it. The universe stepped in because it wants death and rebirth, because it knows you want this 10 of cups. It's bringing you the 10 of cups. It's bringing you happiness. So whatever's going to be revealed to you for the month of March, or maybe it just hasn't in the month of March, it's bringing you what you want. It's bringing your happiness. It's removed that or told you that to clear that, to move you forward. This is brilliant. And as I said, moving past the Chariot and transformation, seeing life or a person, place, situation in a whole new perspective, or yourself. And it's moving you away from heartbreak, pain, struggle. Let's say this has already happened for some of you with a relationship. You're moving past it. Someone new's coming in here. Let's say it was a friendship. You're certainly going to do some healing, particularly maybe about a childhood wound as to why you're attracting those people, places and situations in. But the good news is you're moving past this pain, struggle, past. Some of you who have been stuck in the past, who couldn't move on from a wound, on from something that was creating deception in their life, you're finally moving forward. That's what I mean. Radical transformation, radical expansion is happening here for you, air signs. This one here. Oh God, I'm fumbling everywhere. It's early morning. This is radical transformation, and you decided, you took the reins, you moved on from it, or healed it, or let it go, or finally broke free from it. And whatever you learned, what you learned was to really review and what you've got now, and understand that there's more, and you have to keep growing and moving, and there's more. You're in like a manifesting or a thinking stage, but what you're seeing is everyone and everything that wasn't working with you or for you. You're very clear. It's like you've had this epiphany about yourself or something in you, or a healing, or it could be a current person, place or situation. And you know how sometimes we thought they were on board with us, or we saw them through rose-coloured glasses, or we always gave them the benefit of the doubt, or we always just let it go and swept it under the carpet. Whatever it is, you have had to step back and really re-look at what was working with you or for you, or who was working with you or for you. And the lesson was, it's made you stand back and do this. It's made you maybe take notice. You know, when you people watch, or you really stand back and watch a situation first. It's nearly like, it's nearly like you now do this because of this deceit, deception, this lesson, something you learnt or were told here. It created a lesson which you learn. And as I said, whether it's a job, a person, a place, a situation. For some of you, you'll be cutting out relationships, friendships, a person. For some of you, you'll be cutting out people because they might be blocking a passion of yours, like a career, a job, and moving forward. So once you do this, once you have this revelation, this clarity, this moving forward and taking action and moving forward in it, on the horizon, there is something about to come in your life that is long-term, that is stable, that is secure, that has something to offer, whether it's a career, a job, a friendship, or a relationship. I'm feeling majority of people, this is about a relationship, but I just want to throw in a bit of career here for you. So air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Most of you, there's a childhood trauma issue that needed healing about you and relationships that you needed to move forward on. And it was something you may have been ignoring. You could have been doing it, or the others. And that childhood trauma, let's say, could have created these, past painful relationships or hurts in relationships. But it's like you've had this big trigger or epiphany or radical message or epiphany or situation happen that has just, the universe stepped in. You needed courage. Wow. Yeah. You needed courage. Oh, this is incredible, this reading. So that message that you got around the deceit, deception, whether it was you, yourself, vice versa, it's given you the courage and the strength to go in and do your healing or face this wound or whatever it is, move on from the past, on from what's not working. And it made you see the bigger picture. It also it taught you how to be patient. It also taught you how to allow things to unfold naturally. But whatever it was that happened to you or is going to happen in the month of March that you revealed, all of a sudden you see the bigger picture. This is also my patience card. I'm pouring into your cup, I pour into yours. You're even, balanced, keeping it balanced. And look at this, death and rebirth on the 10 of Cups, your happiness, your contentment. The universe stepped in, and that was the fated wheel of change. You cannot, this is what I mean, this reading is wow. It's moving you to your contentment and your happiness, okay? It's moving you towards better. Or you've had a complete death and rebirth in what your happiness is, and it was the universe that stepped in, or a judge giving a verdict or passing down something, but this is the fated wheel of change. And to me, that card represents good change. Change is happening. This is a divine thing, absolutely. It was going to happen. But also the wheel of fortune is about I call it my roundabout card. So it's like the universe saying, which exit are you going to pick now? How are you going to do this? So, and I know a lot of you have moved on. You've had revelations, epiphanies, new ideas, thinking outside the box, entrepreneurial. You've got a whole new way of thinking because of what is revealed, possibly in March, or it's already happened around that full moon in Virgo. It brought radical transformation, a whole new perspective on life. And you are moving forward, and it was your decision. You did it, and you're moving on from any past struggles, hurts, pains. It's kind of like, I feel like I've got a whole new lease of life. I feel like I've got a fresh start. I feel like I've got a bigger, better picture, and I'm like, oh wow, I didn't know that was there and that was there, and I'm breaking free to it. That's the energy I get. Yep. Oh wow, wow. See, a lot of you are really noticing. You've learned. It's nearly like, what is it? Twice, when you're bitten, twice bitten, 5 times shy, or, you touch the fire, it's hot, It's made you be more introspective and watch and look and be calm, because there was someone very deceitful. There was someone very not working, people, places or situations, or you, vice versa. You created it, you manifested it in, you, what do we call it? Law of attraction, energetically aligned with this. These people, places, situations, or you were not working with you or for you. You thought they were. This is someone who, doesn't walk their talk, tells little white lies, untruths, is very immature. They're not, the Page of Swords is someone who hasn't got a lot of experience, but has a lot of words, knowledge, but they haven't had a lot of experience. Could be my book smart person, but in reality, in theory, they didn't really know a lot. So sometimes, here's a good example. Sometimes we have all been there and we've listened to someone or believed in someone that had a lot to say and looks like they had a lot of experience or had a lot of knowledge or had a lot of intel or had sometimes a big label over their head, or you looked at them as though they were very intelligent and smart and advising and telling people, and you realized they actually hadn't had a lot of experience. And it's made you review everything. Or for some of you that, this deceit, deception, or something you hear that's not good, let's say within a relationship, you realize how young or immature, or how that person didn't follow through, or they kind of told you what you wanted to hear, that type of energy. It's made you move towards new groups, new people, new connections, like-minded people, stable, solid people that have something to offer, or you're ready to offer to people who are only stable, secure, long-term. And when I mean long-term, I mean you see these people, places and situations in your future. For a very small minority of you who are leaving a relationship and moving to another one, you know where you're heading. You know who it is. You've cut someone or something out. It could be a job, but I've got a feeling it's love. A relationship, could be a friendship, but you know where you're moving to. You're cutting someone out and you know you're about to head in a new direction. So air signs, trusting our intuition, not getting caught up in the chaos, the drama, the hurt, the struggle. The message is for you to, something's been revealed and it's been revealed to heal you. Make changes. Universe stepped in, whether it was to heal you and set you towards your happiness and what you want. It's sort of wiped out any illusion, any delusion that you had going on. Groups, people, places, situations. You'll know what the lesson is because it will hit, and I do believe. So let's just pull 2 clarifying cards for Gemini. What is Gemini? What's going on for Gemini? What does Gemini need to focus on? So what we've got there, Gemini, is the 6 of Cups and the Ace of Swords, so new beginnings. Gemini, you're getting a new beginning. It is a new beginning from the hand of the divine, okay? This is an abundant, exciting new beginning. 6 of Cups is all about, to me, community, relationships, coming together. You're so abundant, you can give to others, or you want to be around people, places and situations that are creating this abundance into your life so that you can give to others as well. It could represent someone coming back in towards you from the past that was blocked out, let's say. A lot of you, it's a job offer coming back, or from the past, or someone from the past, some job offer. or if you've been waiting for a job offer. So what we've got is Aquarius here. Aquarius, a lot of emotions going on for you, heavy emotions, but they're calling for you to put the past behind you. Stand in your true, authentic self. So for a lot of Aquarians, don't get too caught up in the emotion of whatever's revealed, whatever message you've been given or received, or whatever epiphany or radical, whatever's come in that gave you a radical transformation. It's nearly like, I feel like, Aquarian, you have to face your emotions. Good, bad, right, wrong. You have to face your emotions. And stand in them and face them and put them behind you, all those fears, all those worries. Now, what have we got? Libra. Lovely, lovely Libra. Libra. Libra, your confidence is coming back. Okay, this is confidence. You know where you're going for it. I'm not laughing at you, Libra. I think this is so the scales when I say this. This is about making a decision and moving forward. But as you can see, it's reversed. So Libra, the typical scales, trying to balance all the time. You're confident in where you're going, what you're doing, or the decision you've made, but then you didn't make it, or you're hesitating on making it. Libra, I'm going to pull one more card for you. So that could be your issue. That could be your wound. You know, I'm confident I'm doing it. Oh no, I'm not going to make that decision. Maybe you have an issue making decisions, Libra. Whatever it is, maybe you're weighing it up. Maybe there's too much mental energy there. You know what it is. But Libra, that's funny, because you know, you're confident, you know where you want to go or what you're doing or where you're going, and then you don't make that decision, or you don't like making the decision. Oh my gosh. You know, it was here, the King of Cups. Libra. Yours for the month of March is getting emotional balance and security and stability. So emotional balance in making a decision and sticking with it and moving forward with it. I'm going to get one more card for Aquarius. One more card. Yep. Okay. Aquarius, you seem to be you're the nostalgic energy here. Very emotional, reviewing everything. This card came up before as well in the other deck here out on the table. This is you. You've got everything. You're looking at everything you've got, everyone around you, everything, and you have to review it. It's bringing up a lot of emotions, and it's making you stand in your true authenticity where you cannot. Okay, so that's what's happening for you. And I want one more card for, I think, Gemini. Gemini, you love the community work. You love bringing groups, people, places and together. You're very social. There's new beginnings for you. So if some of you have had, yep, wow, Gemini, of course you are. Charging forward, passion, or you're ready to go to your new beginning. You're ready to make a new start, whether it's new groups, new friends, new associations, new whatever. You are charging forward. And if you are moving to a new relationship or your happiness or where you feel more fulfilled, you are charging forward. So there it is, guys, for the month of March. Oh, wow. And I just said, what's the overall energy and what fell out? For the month of March, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you are getting your tower moment. The change is here. The change is upon you. Good. Some of it will be negative. Some of it will be positive change. And I think it's a bit of both, because you're going to get a message. It brings massive transformation. The tower needed to be brought down so that you can build a new tower and move forward. And this tower is moving you on from old stuck, old pain, old memory, old hurts, old wounds. So whatever's about to be revealed is bringing the change and moving you past the past that you could not move on from before. We can take that in a heavy energy, or we can see it as a blessing in disguise and an epiphany and a revelation, and this is going to move me out of my rut or out of my funk or out of where or who was blocking my happiness and abundance, or and blocking me moving forward in death and rebirth of where I need to move forward for the future. So there it is, guys. Beautiful air signs for the month of March. Now, everything about March into April, it's preparing you to move into April. The planets hopefully are getting more, they seem to be more harmonized in April. More harmony coming in, more balance. But this year, 2021, we're moving into the energy now. It is trying to clean us up where we've still got, let's say, debris or toxicity or old programming, because it's trying to launch you into your new paradigm, your new world, your new movie, where you have had absolute clarity and epiphany and revelation, so you can move into a higher vibration and frequency to move forward. So whatever's revealed, it's a blessing in disguise. Thank you, air signs. Hit that like button. Thanks for your support. Have a happy March. We'll see you in April, and set your intentions for that Pisces new moon that is coming up on the 13th of March. So there it is, giving you your new beginning. Okay, bye.